Today is January 27th, 2026. It is noon Pacific, and we are live with Strawbunny Slime Streams. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Mocha. If you're wondering about the odd time today, I've got stuff to do at 4-ish, so it was either I sacrifice some amount of the stream's total runtime, or I push it back to an earlier point in the day. I figured pushing it back would be the better way to go, because I've been in an Oblivion mood lately. Just yesterday, I booted up World of Warcraft, played for a whole 10 minutes, and then went, man, I could be playing Oblivion Remastered right now. And then I didn't play that because I don't really have... I have the disk drive space for it, but I haven't installed it yet, and I only had like an hour, maybe an hour and a half before I had to wind down for bed. So, unfortunately, didn't get what I wanted, but the point still stands. I'm in an Oblivion mood. Let's play some Oblivion. Would help if I actually booted up Mod Organizer so I could launch Oblivion. So, when last we left off, as a very quick recap, I closed a couple of Oblivion gates. What else did I do? I mean, obviously there's the whole Sheogorath thing. We're going to be helping Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness, because we got the Mysterium Xarxes, and part of the instructions for opening a portal to wherever Mankar Cameron ran off to, his paradise they're calling it, part of the instructions call for the blood of a Daedra, as it were. So, what better place to get the blood of a Daedra than through a Daedric artifact? To that end, Sheogorath requests that we head to the settlement of Border Watch and simulate a prophecy, a doomsday prophecy, by committing 2 particular acts. We'll need to actually, of course, go to Border Watch to learn more. And there's an Oblivion gate in the way. Do I go for it? Nah, Border Watch first. I will at least mark it on my map, though. And probably aggro something in the process. Not the something I had in mind. Oh, also, I did remember to deactivate that one combat song that was annoying the hell out of me this time, so we won't be hearing any constant drum rhythms for the foreseeable future. It's dawning on me it's a little bit funny that I started this off as like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Sword and Board, and then I used one spell and it was just over. In, come to think of it, a comparable vein to, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Stealth Archer this time, and then I got a light shield and a sword, and the archery disappeared. This keeps happening. Maybe I should have started with a mage. Then I would have been able to play a Stealth Archer. See, me personally, if I were living here on Border Watch, I would think that the messed up sky and the nearby Oblivion gate would be enough to qualify us for Doomsday, but it's a lot of Khajiit.
Okay, welcome to Border Watch, stranger. You're welcome here. I am Rabasa, shaman of our people.
Greetings, Ribasa. I'm here to ask about the Kashara prophecy.
You know of the Kashara prophecy? How odd. Are you some sort of scholar?
I am a traveling scholar, yes.
Wonderful. I would be glad to tell you more. It has been told from our fathers and our fathers' fathers that our time in this place will come to an end. My great-great-great-grandfather, Kishara, foretold of a time when we would receive 3 signs from the gods, signaling the end of the world.
3 signs, you say?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Ah, okay. I guess we get to play the disposition minigame
All
now.
right.
In each attempt to persuade someone, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the NPC's disposition. As you highlight each possible action, the NPC's face shows their reaction to it. They will love, like, dislike, or hate each action. Disposition goes up if you select a loved or liked action, and goes down if you select a disliked or hated action. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. So the fuller the wedge, the more intense the reaction. You want to select fuller wedges for likes and loves, and smaller wedges for dislikes and hates. So, let's see here. What do we got? Likes coercion, doesn't like boasting, doesn't think too highly of joking. Okay, joking and coercion are the 2 things he likes. He really does not like being admired or boasted at, so... Bump that,
I doubt.
that,
Good one.
that, and that, and I think that was a bump up? 47 sounds good. Let's see. Alright. This is a really unfavorable...
Handsomely done. A pleasure doing business.
Really unfavorable set of reactions. I guess let's go for that.
Don't try to manipulate me.
That.
I doubt it.
That.
No more.
57?
You're frightening me.
1 more. Alright, that's favorable.
Don't try to manipulate me.
That's good. That's good. That's
No,
good.
please.
65.
I'm sorry.
Let's do 1 more. Ooh. Alright, that.
No,
That.
no more. You're frightened. Not bad.
63.
Not
Okay.
bad at all.
How about now?
These are the signs as they were foretold. First, there is the plague of vermin. It is said our town will be overrun by disease-carrying creatures. Rats, I would imagine. Horrible little things. I always keep a powerful rat poison around in case I see one of the little monsters. Next is the plague of famine. It is foretold that our livestock will fall dead in their fields with no apparent explanation. We have but the 6 sheep in our pasture, and we make sure they are well tended.
And what about the 3rd sign?
The plague of fear? I will not speak of this, not to any outsider. I'll answer anything else I can. Is there something more? Perhaps you'd like to know more about Border Watch itself.
Certainly. Tell me of your fine town.
I'm glad you asked. I could go on all day about our little community. We are but a handful of Khajiit, as you can see. Many are the evenings we spend around the cooking fire, sharing stories of elsewhere. The smell of our food travels for miles. If you'd like to stay, I'd suggest getting a room at the Border Watch Inn. We don't get many visitors, but Setasa serves a fine ale. She also has the finest collection of cheeses in the Empire. Her prized cheese has such a powerful aroma. She keeps it sealed in a case.
I like how they've given us all the pieces we need to complete this puzzle right there.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
So,
Many Argonians say they have been
we need to cause a plague of rats, and we need to cause all their animals to drop dead.
If you've been good at wayside dock areas.
All right.
Good news.
How do we get a plague of rats? Well, rats do like cheese, and the smell of the stuff cooking around here can carry for miles. That, and this fancy cheese in a case here, has a very powerful aroma just on its own.
Welcome to the Border Watch Inn. We don't get many visitors. Please, feel free to stay a while. Take a seat, or feel free to look around. We have a fine collection of cheeses here, some of the rarest in all Tamriel.
A collection of cheeses? Why cheese?
It's been a hobby of mine for years. I've collected cheeses from all over Tamriel, including the rare Olroy cheese. A more pungent cheese you'll never find. It looks smooth, but it stinks to the heavens and beyond. I keep it locked away tight. If I were to try cooking with it, the smell alone would draw rats for miles. It's a lovely conversation piece, though.
I see.
Take care.
Oh, is this really all it takes? I used to spend so much time trying to get this working without her seeing me, and then it turns out I can just interact with it from here. There we go. 2, 3. Dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, that was my fault. That was also my fault. I'm getting overconfident. There we go. Here we go. 4. 5. That's the Olroy cheese acquired. Your case seems to have sprung open on its own accord. You might want to get that checked.
Welcome to Border Watch.
We put this very rare, very pungent cheese in the cooking pot. The smell coming from it is astounding.
Well met. What's going on with you?
Ugh.
I hear
In
the
stereo.
Lizards have been recalled from Fort Swampmoth in Blackmarsh, and many of the Argonians.
Now, I think we just take a quick nap while that's cooking. Huh? She has some Nern root back here. And she's not looking at me! Girl! Pay attention to your valuables.
Always welcome in Border Watch. Welcome to the Border Watch Inn. Take a seat.
Let's get to bed. We need to level up.
There's a room if you need it. 10 gold for the night.
I'll take it.
Okay then, room number 1, right next to the entrance. Sleep well. You too.
It's a bit on the humble side. Level 7. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Strength, endurance, and... let's put more in willpower. I have used cheese to lure many rats into Border Watch. I should speak with Rabasa to see if he believes this to be part of the prophecy. Many rats. And hey, some rat poison. Some more rat poison.
You've seen it. You've seen the first sign. Perhaps this is the beginning of the Kashara.
You really think so?
It has come. We're doomed. Doomed. Run while you can, stranger. Get out.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Your livestock are still
They
alive.
say you-
Yes, your livestock are alive and well. Where are they alive and well, come to think of it? Ah, right over here. Of course, of course. May as well slip some rat poison into the feeding trough. This is a cruel, cruel act we're committing. Ah, the cheese is burning! I was trying to make a perfectly good fondue and now it's burning. How did they not notice the smell? Or for that matter, that I had placed something in the cooking pot? Wait for another hour. No? Maybe I gotta sleep again. How close is that cave? Sheogorath has congratulated me for... Has he? For simulating the first two signs of the Kashara prophecy. I am to go to the center of town to await the... Ah, there we go.
I'm amused, I think. Head into the center of Border Watch and make sure to duck.
Its scent is unfamiliar. Gods protect us. What is happening here?
Oh, nothing much.
Doomed. We're all doomed.
But there's still a third sign. The Plague of Fear, he called it. And of course, I know that this Oblivion red sky is already a fearful omen on its own, but... Flaming dogs. Reign of flaming dogs. Oh god, the pain noises. Do they have anything on them? I'd be surprised if any of these had anything on them, but like... May as well rummage through a couple just in case. Alright. I think that's enough of a test, like a sample size.
The Kashara has come true. Gods protect us.
The Kashara has come true. Doomed. We are all doomed.
I'm surprised that we aren't seeing the shaman running around. Where'd he go? Where did the town shaman go? Is he in his house? Well, if he is, I don't want to find out. Well, this seems like a fine and dandy state to leave this town in. Alright. Investigate that cave. Don't actually go in, just mark it on the map. Then, I guess, let's speed clear that Oblivion gate. Do I still have rat poison on me? I do. I'm not sure under what circumstances, if any, I would ever want to use that, but I have some. Rock Milk That's a weird name for a cave. Do they want to try that one again, maybe? Rock Milk? Ah. You know, I just recently found out Clan Fear reflect physical damage. So... take some damage just getting rid of the damn thing. I feel like I made another useful... I shouldn't be calling these discoveries as if I was the one responsible. I watched a video of someone doing an Oblivion challenge run, and they revealed a couple of details about the way that the game works. Oh. Shit, alright. Claymore of Sapping. Alright. Let's get that katana repaired. Oh, my arena heavy raiment is broken too. That's not good. Alright. I guess let's swap the raiment out for the Legion set. And we'll go from there. As before, not going to be running through the whole thing, looting everything as I go. I just want to get to the tower and close the thing down. Oh, it's this one again! Man, I do wish there were more templates for Oblivion worlds. There's only like 5 or 6 that you can encounter, and there's what, 100 gates in the game? So you're going to come across every single Oblivion tile set 20 times on average. Has its advantages, I suppose, because, like, this way I know exactly where to go to complete this place ASAP, but also it's just not that exciting once you've seen this the first time, really. I can't even say first couple of times. Let's see. Doorway should be up here. Covered up by rocks that have already rock slid. So that sound effect is unnecessary. I think I hang a right. Yeah. Hang a right. Go down here. Get ganked. Necessary part of the experience. Yeah, man, come get me. Do I have to go all the way up? I don't think I have to go all the way up. I think I just need the door. Yeah. Ugh. Fucking Keter class Bloom event over there. Rending halls. Up the dead halls. Guillotine. I like how I looked up just in time to have that one slam down on my head. The instinct was there. Uh-oh. Don't want to get pinned. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I learned. Leveling up in Blade and Blunt is not contingent on like how much damage you do, it's contingent on how often you swing. And I think it's the case that every swing increases the rate at which you learn to the same extent. So like, if I want to learn Blade and Blunt quickly, I don't want to be doing power attacks, I just want to be spam slashing my sword at things. So I guess I might do that. It looks funny. Is that weakness to fire, or is that fire damage? Weakness to fire, alright. Try to steer clear of any fire spells. Staff of Silence, Dagger of Burning. Yeah, we take those. Potion of Feather, we definitely take those. And what's in the other loot container? Longsword of Dispel. Ooh. Dispel, maybe not useful on its own, but an enchanted longsword, that's not nothing. 28 weight, though. What can I drop? I guess the Claymore. He only does a single other point of damage. It sells for something, though. Claymore of Sapping sells for 455. Longsword sells for 408. It's almost the same price, but for 10 less weight. So if I wanted just sell loot... Yeah. Oh. Was that summoned, or do we have our first... I don't want to stop and find out, of course, but that is either a summon, or that's our first instance of a, naturally spawning Flame Atronach. And out we go. One more Oblivion portal closed off. Subjacent sigil stone. Ah, another one with frost shield on it, I see. Well, we've done what we came to Border Watch to do. Let's go talk to Sheogorath about it. Now, the unfortunate thing is that what we're getting from Sheogorath, while random, is actually a pretty useful staff, but the most useless one I can think of we don't meet the level requirements for yet, so gotta sacrifice something or else we're gonna be here all day. Here's these weirdos. Alright. I did what you wanted, Sheo.
Good times! Good times! I hope you had as much fun as I did. Here, take this. It's a fun little toy. Now go away before I kill you.
Thanks, man. Sheogorath has rewarded me for my efforts by giving me Wabbajack. Now I have a Daedric artifact, which Martin needs for the ritual to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. I should bring it to him at Cloud Ruler Temple.
You've pleased the Mad God. You must be proud of yourself. I, for one, still would like to eat your eyes. But good for you.
Thanks.
Drunk with madness. Madness for all.
Did I close the one outside Breville? Yes, I did. Alright. That means back to Cloud Ruler. I wonder, is Martin sleeping or is he still studying? Sleeping! No? Wait, maybe he's studying upstairs, or... No, that's right, there's a fancier bedroom up here.
Hail!
Martin Septim, awaken.
The next section of the Mysterium Xerxes is very difficult. I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet. I hope you are making better progress.
As a matter of fact...
I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
For the record, when I said that the Wabbajack is actually kind of useful, the main thing it does... Hold on, I have a hair in my mouth. Ugh. Hate when that happens. The main thing the Wabbajack does is it randomly turns whatever you shoot it at into one of like a dozen different creatures. It can be anything from like a chicken to an ogre. Obviously, you don't want something turning into an ogre, but it does inherit the health and attack strength, I believe, of whatever you turn it into. So if you turn something that's giving you trouble into a chicken, that solves that problem quite nicely. Which is why I say the Wabbajack is still useful, even though I personally have never actually used it in combat because the randomness is too iffy for me. With that, let's hand over the Wabbajack to Martin.
Good riddance to this tool of mischief.
What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think. Farewell, my friend.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
And where is this gate, if I may ask?
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find. You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better.
Out to the great...
Hail!
Carolyn just hanging out in the rafters, I guess. Alright, our next stop is Bruma then.
Good morning, ma'am.
Well, we can't see it from here. So Oblivion was, I believe, the first time in the Elder Scrolls series that enemies leveled with the player. A lot of the rationale behind just blitzing the main quest like I've been doing is because that way you're up against lower level enemies that don't stand as much of a chance of killing you. It's not exactly exciting. We miss out on like half the different kinds of enemies in the game by doing this, but it's got strategic value. Because otherwise we'd be dealing, like I was doing in the first playthrough, we'd be dealing with Flame Atronachs, Frost Atronachs, Storm Atronachs. Once we get really up there, we'd start dealing with Zivali, which are the highest level of Daedra we can encounter, and those are... I can't imagine those would be fun. Oh, Spider Daedra, too. Almost forgot about Spider Daedra. I think those have paralysis effects, so definitely not something I'd be keen on fighting. I wonder, can I just circle around them and close the gate myself? Be funny if I could. Am I just allowed to do this? Tell me they don't follow me in. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, definitely don't want to jump over there, so we gotta take the long way around. Now they got spike traps set up. I love that dash dancing just works. Like, just strafing back and forth like this makes it so much harder for enemies to hit me. One of these is probably going to smack me. Yep. Grab that, grab these. Oh, another one. Of course. Can I Bethesda my way up? I can with a little help. Does it matter? Is this the way I want it to go? Because that's the tower, obviously, right there. This looks like it's guarding the entrance. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. So, do I have to come in from underground, then? Or is there just a different door that I wasn't privy to? Well, before I get a proper answer to that question. That's not what I meant to hit. That's what I meant to hit. Oh my god, the friendly fire is good. Hit your teammate again. Mole lizard? Come on, hit him again. Hit him, blast him. It was funny when you did it last time, come on. There we go, thank you. Oh, because I gotta come in from... Well, no, there's the door. Alright. Caitiff down, that's what I wanted. Now, survive. Oh boy, someone in here is throwing lightning bolts. I have got to get some lightning resistance. That's what's doing me in. Fireballs and ice balls, those are fine. I can dodge those no problem. Lightning bolts, not a chance. Like, theoretically, yes, but it's so inconsistent. Okay, I'm not gonna get hit by the spikes. No, I'm not. Keep moving. That's just a Citadel Hall door. Keep moving, keep moving. Not really sure why that trap was already activated. I shouldn't make it my problem that it was. Scamp skin, don't want that. Do want a common soul gem. Go up to the top. Corridors of Dark Salvation. Hey, we're close. That's like the semi-final section of any of these towers. Alright, that is a enchanted mace. Or poisoned. Could be poisoned. Keep moving. Keep moving. They can't hit what they can't catch. Ah. Very polite of them to stop for me while I'm lockpicking stuff. And of course, that's just an engine limitation. I don't really need to point it out like, oh, how funny. They're not thinking about it, clearly. It's they literally can't. But, you know, it's just... You'd think they'd at least provide a little, you can't pick this lock while you're in combat message, instead of just going, yeah, okay, we'll put everything on hold real quick. Potion of ground. Resist shock. Hey, that's what I was asking for. Frost shield. May as well nab that while I'm at it. Is that a Dremor with their helmet off? Yes, it is. Huh. And doesn't look like there's any loot over. Oh, there is. Weak potion of sorcery. They're very polite to mischief. Exactly. Exactly. Potion of healing. Yes, please. Don't need sea stride. Water walking, not a factor. Patient fireballs. I've reached the sigil stone. Now I need to bring Captain Bird here. What? I'm at the stone. Just let me close the gate. Is this not the more pressing matter? All right. Fine. We'll play it the way the game wants me to.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kavach available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time.
Yeah.
We're ready when
I guess
you are.
so.
Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate.
Let's go.
All right. Give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now. All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that.
We should try this on
But
their
it's
own.
our
Yep.
job.
Yeah,
And
what
we're
was I
going to
thinking?
do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble like what happened at Kavach. And that's not going to happen here. Not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, you're with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We did you right.
So good.
So far, so good.
I've got that one.
Oh, now there's enemies coming out of it. That explains that.
I've got that one.
So far,
All right.
so good.
I'm sticking with my blitz, though. These guys are welcome to go fight whatever they want. I got business. Don't cross the lava, even if it seems like a good idea at the second. Actually, it dawns on me water walking might be useful for that. I don't need to be casting spells. What am I doing? Stop casting spells. I'm just draining my own magicka. I wonder if 100% fire resist would just completely mitigate that problem. I feel like a more honorable hero than me would probably make it priority 1 to try and save as many of the guards as possible, instead of just running on ahead. But I already ran this gate, right? I finished this one. It's the game's problem if they don't want to count it. That's an entire army. Alright, I need to get boosted up there. Give me a hit. Thank you. The door is over this way, though. Pretty sure. Can I survive long enough to get through the door long enough to get to the top of the tower this time. I could use either a healing fountain or a magicka fountain. That's a healing fountain. Will it turn into a magicka fountain? No, it will not. Oh, bird followed me. Thank goodness. Pull that. Hey, bud. Bye, bud. Do you think these guys have to worry about pay cuts? It dawns on me, just letting the hero of Kvatch run past. Ooh, hello, 1,510, you say? Just letting the hero of Kvatch run past like this probably isn't going to be good for their status here.
Look out! Oh!
What do they get paid in? Knowing Mehrunes Zagan, company script. Absolutely, then.
Stay sharp.
One, two, three. One. Slow, slow. Alright, cool. Easy peasy. Up to the top of the tower. Loot what's here. There's one over there. One over here. Dispel, not great. Don't need it.
First blood sack.
Short sword of jinxing. Damage magic. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Hmm. Bird and I have reached the Sigil Stone Chamber. Now to close the gate. I know one of them yelled burst blood sack at me, if that's what you're talking about. Like that. Bird's having a time down there. Now I can just grab the stone and get out. Hey, Bird, don't hang on to anything. I don't know what happens if you do. I closed the gate with nominally with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me.
I've got that one.
2 dead guards immediately. This one had a potion of healing on him. Ow. Spell of 100 gallons of water in your blood vessels.
Closed the Oblivion gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive again.
It was like 3 minutes, guy.
Believe me, it was no picnic.
It was like 3 minutes, guy.
Here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma. What is it?
The fuck do you mean, what is
It
it?
was an honor to serve with you, ma'am. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Yeah, we don't have time for a picnic in hell either. It was like 3 minutes. I can't eat a sandwich in 3 minutes. It took me like 10 minutes to eat my lunch at Home Depot. Stock units in an SNES Fire Emblem. I can see it.
Hail!
No, the weather seems clear to me right now. Nah. I was thinking maybe I should start a collection of cuirasses from different cities, but that'd be more trouble than it's worth. Best case scenario, I'd be lugging those back to... Same affect to his voice as Bard from the 78 Hobbit film. Huh. 78. That... Ooh. Ooh. Time is happening and there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't know it was that far back. To me, that's the, like, 90s Hobbit film, because I grew up with it. 78. For a second, I thought there was actual combat going on. Joffrey, sir?
Have you helped Captain Bird? Good work.
Yes.
Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not.
Same company
We
that
need to
animated
gather
that
what
one
allies we
Wizard
can
Brothers
before
movie.
Bruma is
Yes.
hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger
Whoa.
garrison for there to be
How did he
any-
pronounce that? If the Mythic Dawn manages to open... Damn.
You should speak to the rulers
Oops.
of the other cities.
Oh, shit. Where did I last... Okay, good. After closing the gate. Good, cool, fine. All right. Listen for manages. Because he said manages. He didn't say manages. It's not the worst flub in this game's script, but
Have you helped Captain
damn.
Bird and his men? Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
Right. What else can I do to help?
Martin made some progress on the Mysterium Xarxes while you were gone. You should speak to him about it.
Very well.
You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as soon as possible. The danger to Bruma is growing by the day.
So, this has become a lengthy side quest to get allies from every corner of Cyrodiil. Including Kvatch. The Hobbit and Return of the King were made by the Rudolph guys. Rankin Bass, that's the ones. Alright, Kvatch is a freebie. Let's hop over to Kvatch real quick. Because this place should, at this point, be emptied of all threats. And for whatever reason, one, they've not bothered repairing the place, but two, more important, they're all still just, like, holed up in the chapel here.
You have my ear, citizen.
Ish. Oh, they're in the keep. Okay, that makes a little more sense, even though it's on fire, disintegrating, and subject to spatio-temporal instability. A bit of a fixer-upper, yeah. Pardon me, Savlian.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Gondor calls for aid. I mean, Bruma calls for aid.
I have few enough men to spare, but you have more than earned our help. I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city.
House Flipper Oblivion Edition. God, can you imagine? Oh, I'd love that, actually. The architecture in Elder Scrolls 4, I would love to have a house designing game. And I do mean game. I don't want to use the construction kit. But a house designing game set in Elder Scrolls 4 would be fine by me. Skyrim, less so. And of course, it's Skyrim that actually gets that, so... And it's not even a good house designer, too. They didn't do that until Fallout 4. We need to get Oblivion more meme appeal. Oh, it's got plenty. So that it starts getting crossovers. It's got plenty. Bethesda's not going to do anything with it because Skyrim is the latest... Oh, God. I'm sorry. Out of nowhere, bringing up Skyrim... Despite the fact that it's ancient at this point, reminds me... We're at... What is it? Pushing the 10-year anniversary now of them releasing the trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. And we've heard nothing about Elder Scrolls 6 since then. I love that my horse is just set to fast travel with me at all times. Skyrim 20th anniversary. Do not give them ideas. Heather, do not give them ideas. What comes out first, ES6 or GTA? GTA 6. I'm pretty sure that one's set to release this year. Elder Scrolls 6, we still don't have a release date or, you know, any gameplay footage or a second trailer. If not this year, then it's within the next couple of years for GTA 6. They've said so. I don't remember where I've read it, but they said so. What is your name? Elav Dralganar. Probably horribly butchered the pronunciation of that. But yeah, GTA 6 is coming out soon-ish. Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't have a release date or any gameplay footage or a second trailer, is where I was going with all of that. We still just got the one, and it doesn't indicate really anything about the setting. It just informs us that Elder Scrolls 6 is in existence. It is a thing that might someday... Oh, I'm being pursued by a wolf. Might someday be released. Let's pay Anvil a trip. We haven't been to Anvil yet. I'm wondering if this is a good idea given my carry weight is pushing its limits. No, not Elder Scrolls Prime 4 Beyond, because Elder Scrolls... Or, not Elder... Metroid Prime 4 came out. ES6 ain't happening. Can I... God. It hurts to think about... After 2 project resets. Yes, okay, true. I will give you that one. Metroid Prime 4 was in development hell for quite a while before it finally came out and was generally regarded as a game that exists. Elder Scrolls 6, though, I don't know what they're going to do for Elder Scrolls 6, because, I mean, Fallout 76 came out, and nobody liked it. And then Starfield came out, and really nobody liked it. Up. Metroid fandom got their own Kingdom Hearts 4 now. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Kingdom Hearts 4 released one gameplay trailer and then vanished into the ether. And like, yes, I trust the process, but Samus versus Darth Vader, oh god. Hey, Fortnite devs, I've got an idea for you. I've got a great sales pitch for you. It's about crossovers you could do with the AI Darth Vader.
Let's teach those bastards a lesson.
Yeah? You're real gung-ho about this, bud. Come on. Oh, he's just hyping me up. Okay. He's not actually going to come over here. He just wanted me to feel cool about what I'm about to do. When was the last time I saved? Right here. Okay. Yeah, got it. Toggling your tank stance with Sore at Night, and it's working. Are you supposed to toggle your tank stance repeatedly? I think you just hit the button once. If you're in World of Warcraft, then you have to hit the aggro button repeatedly. Oh, there's mines in here. Statuses gain aggro. Really? This is why healers are so frequently in danger mid-pull. That's interesting. I never knew that. Oh, this was not where I needed to be. Okay. They tricked me with the minefield. I do have to give them points on that one. If Provoke is on cooldown, you need to instantly gain something's attention. You can jank your way to the top of the aggro list by toggling your tank stance. That's fascinating. I never knew that. Why do you know that? You don't main tank. This bridge is not extended. What the fuck was that? It was a glowy. I don't recognize that name, which tells me a lot of what I need to know, I think. Is this... No, there's another door. Okay. Oh, thank you for opening that. Out to the Anguish Keep. I'm gonna have to go all the way back down here because this is not the actual tower I need to be climbing. This is just to extend the bridge to the tower I'm supposed to be climbing. Anguish Shrine. I'm gonna guess the controls are up at the top. Seems like about what they do. Yep, there they are. There's the lever. Lock 1 of 2 has been released. I don't like this one. It's tedious. Even just to speed run it like this, quote-unquote speed run it, is tedious. Tuber does a lot of thought discussion videos, documents his journey to the Mentor Roulette achievement, not in a This Is So Sucks way. Huh. Also makes very in-depth job guide videos that even have stop points like how to play the job at different level checkpoints. That's cool. Normal rotation, optimal rotation at max level. That's very in-depth. Let's see. If I were a door that leads to the bridge that goes straight to the other tower, makes update videos when major changes come to it. That's very handy. I may as well fight something. Been a hot minute. Look at this stupid dinosaur. Doesn't know anything. That's a xenomorph. Actually, it's funny you say xenomorphs. I'm pretty sure someone way back when made a mod that turns clan fears into xenomorphs. Or at least textures them to look like xenomorphs. And, of course, I absorbed the healing spell. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. There's a squirrel in the backyard. Haven't seen one of those guys out there in a minute. Right, the door is back this way. Door to the Anguish Keep. Yeah, thought so. Back up there. I fucked up. That one leads down. That leads down, that leads out, that leads up. I'm surprised I don't have, like, every enemy in the place on me. Do they just give up the ghost after a while? She's too fast for us. She's running slightly faster than we can keep up. We should retreat. Yeah, no, I can't carry any more Daedra hearts. We always giving up the ghost. Ghost bustant. Oh, over-encumbered. Because I picked up Scamp Skin. Damn. I've got to offload some of this stuff. Let's give the rat poison to his corpse. It'll be really, really funny when the Daedric, health inspector comes by. Because that's a thing. Daedric health inspectors. Alright, well this is better than I thought it would be. I just have to look on the Daedric McDonald's. This will be hilarious. Oh, you know McDonald's is all they got in here. Lock 2 of 2 has been released, so now we just need to head down either of these 2 towers, cross the bridges, get to the potion? Tower that we're actually here for. I don't really need a cure poison potion, so wait, how much are those going for? 60, okay. Change of plans. 14 for those, yeah, we'll put that back. Let's use the other tower because the enemies there are... Oh, nope, we don't have the option. Okay. Every time you look over while I'm oblivioning, you keep thinking I'm failing. The floor is lava. I would never. I am a champion at the floor is lava. Don't ask me to play it. Because I'm too good at it. It would be a very boring thing to watch. Are we talking like just the kids game The Floor is Lava, or are we talking about the actual literal game on Steam that's parkour themed called The Floor is Lava? Because I saw that and I liked the look of it, but I never actually picked it up. Standing in lava like... Nah. Oh, hey, heavy armor. Days and weeks of constant use make wearing heavy armor tolerable, but not comfortable. You've learned to adapt to its weight and use it in combat. As a journeyman of heavy armor, your plate mail is no longer damaged as swiftly from combat. Yay! Is there a Kirby enemy named Gim, or am I missing something here? Hit him again. Let me in. Look at my boy, it's imperative. Yeah, give me a moment. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Put Gim on the screen, he can help. Okay, that's a guillotine. Summon Greater Mud Crab. There's no Greater Mud Crabs. That's not until Skyrim. I guess technically the one in Skyrim would be Greatest Mud Crab, but... semantics. Free sword from... Yeah, let me just rip the guillotine out of the ceiling here real quick. And... equip it. What's it, a 3-hander? 4, maybe? If this were a good game. Oh, right, the sigil stone is going to be an extra 1 point of weight. I need to drop something. Yeah, oh, you're so right. The drunk mud crab, the mud crab merchant, fantastic. That's the greatest mud crab. But the largest mud crab, that's in Skyrim. Oh my god, they are just spawning. Alright. Flame Atronachs are just naturally spawning now. Convalescence, don't want that. 3 gold, do want that. What do we put back? Long Sword of Dispel, Short Sword of Jinxing, those are both decent. Steel Arrows only sell for 2 and they go for 0.1. No, we'll keep those. I need to offload something, and obviously there's a time limit on this. I can't just take my time. Alright, there's the Sigil Stone. And we're out of here. I haven't checked the last couple. Up. Hold up, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Well, I believe that's Anvil's Oblivion Gate problem solved. Oh, wait. Is the guard actually fighting something? Look at that. Obtain Gim. Right, yes. I was going to investigate Gim next. Save here. Alt-tab, risk the structural integrity of my stream. Gim. Oh, the yo-yo guy. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Stream stuff. And there's Gim. Cool hat. I respect Gim. Alright, let's see. Does this crash my game? No, it does not. Excellent. Stream and press the BB button. See, I can, but it's not going to do anything unless I've actually tabbed into the stream window. I don't know when that change got made, but it doesn't work if I'm not... Like, if the stream window is not in focus anymore. In fact, none of my handy-dandy shortcut keys do anything unless I'm tabbed into OBS.
How do you do?
The prey approaches.
Seems a little judgmental. I don't know if you need to be like a partner or pay for it, but you should look into a way to have it so we can spend channel points to... Oh, that'd be neat. You know, it's the darndest thing, but I think there might be a highwayman somewhere around here. I'm just getting off vibes. I'm glad just attacking him out of the gate. She has a way to spend channel points to just put a random PNG of a bunny on. Okay, so there's got to be a way to do the BB button for other users, then. Like, for channel watchers to spend points on that. Or could it be that that's the Oblivion gate Anvil's going to want closed? Oh. Nice jump. Mike!
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Give me some rumors, Mike.
Some people wish to throw their weapons. That seems foolish to Maik. If you hold your weapon, you only need one.
Got another one?
Some people wish...
Damn it, not until later. Maik the Liar just runs around Cyrodiil. He is invincible. He's a little Easter egg reference to an identically named character from Morrowind. He usually makes... most of his rumor dialogue is cryptic jokes, whether about features people wanted but are not in the game, or things that were different between this game and the last one, that sort of thing. He's essentially a joke/Easter egg character, so neat that we ran into him on the road out here. Because I don't think we did at all in Morrowind, and I know we didn't at all in the last Oblivion playthrough. And I wanted to. I wanted people to be able to see Maik at some point. Everyone likes Maik. Alright, where can I sell stuff here? That's the blacksmith. Actually, I do need my raiment repaired.
Varel Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
Maik could be a good Makote name. You're right.
If I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Damn, my gear's been taking hits.
You too.
Damn, I've been taking hits. Anyone sick of this sound yet?
What can I do for you? Have a look around. You won't find
Medieval
better
Knight with the
prices
katana
in
is a
all
lot.
Tamriel.
Yeah, it is. I think we broke 3 repair hammers. Oh, he's selling steel stuff. And the Truncheon of Submission. Why is it called that?
A pleasure to serve you.
I think I understand now.
Bye.
How are you?
New topic, pilgrimage. For what purpose?
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
The chapel here was attacked?
It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
Prophet?
He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now.
Right.
Good day.
Strong stomach, he says. One dead. 2 dead. Chapel non-functional. Riding around it in blood. Chapel key, why not? That might be handy. Oh, third dead over in the corner there. These NPCs, little fun fact, used to be alive. Like, when Oblivion was first released, all three of these NPCs were alive and walking around, and this chapel was not damaged. This is the consequences of installing one of the main DLCs, like one of the two big ones. It also means if you have the remastered edition, which comes with all the DLCs installed and baked in by default, those three NPCs, you just can't ever talk to them. As opposed to this, where hypothetically, if I were to play this game with the DLCs uninstalled, deactivated, which you can do, then I would be able to see them just walking around talking to folks, alive and well.
Look at the faces of the dead! This is your future! Evil has returned! And the Nine need a champion! The blood of the Bella's slaughtered acolytes cries out for vengeance! Vengeance! Who will take up this holy crusade?
Pardon me.
Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
You're across the street from rather a grisly scene, do you know that?
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Pelinal Whitestrake?
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aelids 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aeliid sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Aeliid Sorcerer King... Just tell me who attacked the chapel.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the Aeliid tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how exactly do we stop this Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
I suppose I could keep an eye out for these relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
I suppose not. I've only done so much. Hero of Kvatch, they call me, but me, I don't believe I have a claim to fame.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics.
How exactly am I to find them?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and How they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wished to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way. Travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines. Pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
Very well.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps. What can I do for you, pilgrim?
Sorry, the 8 and 1?
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended.
Fine enough.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
This is the breadcrumb for the first big DLC of Oblivion, needless to say. I'm not going to be participating in that until after we've completed the main Oblivion storyline, unless I really need to, because the relics he's talking about are worth getting. Like, that's good stuff. Especially since the way that this game's leveling system works, a lot of the fancy schmancy relics, but not the too fancy ones, not like Daedric artifacts, that you can acquire, have leveled versions of themselves. That, like, you pick the quest up at, like, if you complete the quest at, say, level 5, and they give you an enchanted sword, the enchanted sword is... wait for the most time-sensitive story beat. That would be very funny. The enchanted sword you would get at level 5 is not as powerful as the one they would give you at level 10, or 15, or 20, or 25. So, ordinarily, if you want a specific enchanted sword or enchanted piece of armor, it would be most prudent to hold off until higher levels to get it. But the DLC weapons and armor from this specific questline, while they do have leveled versions, there's also an armor stand you can place them on, and placing them on it and taking them off, I don't know if this is intended behavior, but it'll give you whatever version you would have, like you would have been given at the level you retrieve them. So you put one on at level 5. Let's say you're level 9, you've got the level 5 helmet, right? You put it on, you put it on the display stand, you level up to 10, you go back and get it, you now have the level 10 version. So these are actually enchanted weapons and armor that will level with you throughout the game. So they're worth it to have, and thank you for the burger, I eats it. They're worth it to have, the enchantments on them are good. I like the quest line to get them. Maybe not this first part, but everything after this pilgrimage is fun. But I want to save that. I eat the second burger. I want to save that until after I've completed the main quest line. Just a third burger. That's a lot of burgers. I don't know if I've got room in me for a third one. I eat maybe half of that one and then put it in the fridge for later. Where was I? I think I was... Oh, God, his text is just on the screen now. Help. I'll eat the rest later.
And the void that follows. The Guardians have fallen, and no one remains to watch their charges. And all the heavens are now banquet for the princes of misrule. Cut 8 wise he was, Pelinal the Blamer, champion of and though
The cough.
he left us a warning. Heed it. Oh, unhappy Tamriel, where is your divine
The
crusader?
Princess of Misrule,
In these
Hilda.
latter days of petty strife, and lesser men. Is there no one who would stand for the nine? Umaril is returned, and was foretold by the head of Pelennor to the full of kine in those days of old. Hello there.
Isn't there another DLC house around here? Yeah, there is. Dunbarrow Cove, right down south.
Hail.
We got more important matters to attend to. I'm here to speak to... Really hate people's faces in the loading screens. Yeah, they're not great.
Let's hear it. I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
I am here to ask for aid for Bruma.
I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion gate open outside the city.
I assume you mean the one I did not close and not the one that I did. I'll go take care of that.
Bye.
Acrobatics boost. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you have become an apprentice of acrobatics. You can now attack while jumping or falling. However, you cannot use power attacks while in mid-jump or mid-fall. Only regular attacks. It's very funny that the Countess just lets people walk into the keep and talk to her directly. Like, I guess they don't have assassinations around here, huh? And yet, she's worried about the possibility of one, enough to say, don't make me regret this. She just guilt trips him. Oh, well, there you go. That solves that problem, I suppose. I found neither an inn to sleep at to level up, nor a general store to sell my burdens at, so I feel like I should probably go back into Anvil for that. At the very least, go back into Anvil for the general store. Yeah. Let's take care of that. Provided there is a general store here. I might be wasting my time, for all I know. Bonk. Oh. I said bonk. Let me bonk. Don't make me earn it. The nerve of some physics objects. Well, there's an inn. Back at it again in Cyrodiil. Door to the gold... Well, that's not the general store either. Is there no general store in Anvil? House, inn, house, weaponsmith, guild, house.
How are you?
Well, I at least have some enchanted armor I could... like, enchanted armor and weapons I could sell.
What can I do for you? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Can I interest you in some of mine? I have no pressing need for these. Or these.
That's a fair deal.
Or this. He's really... He is. He's not happy with me.
Another satisfied customer.
I ran through the disposition bump up minigame at the start of this stream when I don't think anyone was present, so I'll just run through it real quick again, because I do like this minigame. You can improve someone's opinion of you by variously admiring, joking, coercing, and boasting, as shown in these 4 quadrants here. Each quadrant is liked or disliked more or less depending on the NPC, so you might have one NPC that really likes being flirted at, coercion makes them angry, boasting makes them happy, joking makes them really, really angry. When you hit start, you're given, essentially this starts ticking down, and you have to try and solve this puzzle as quickly as possible. Each of these quadrants will fill up with a different level of intensity that circles based on which ones you select. That level of intensity dictates how much the thing you do is liked or disliked, and you can tell whether it is liked or disliked in the first place by looking at their face when you hover over the quadrants. That was a really quick, no breathing way of explaining the minigame. It would be easier, I think, to see it in action. Likes being coerced, ambivalent about jokes, doesn't like boasting, really doesn't like being admired. So we'll hit admire first.
Not now, not later.
Coerce.
I accept. I have no choice.
Doesn't like boasting much. Neutral to jokes, so...
I doubt it.
I don't think that did anything for me. I think that made him like me less. Let's bribe him.
Handsomely done. A pleasure doing business with you.
Let's play it again.
Yeah, what have... Don't talk such rot.
There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, it's difficult to wrap your head around.
Not bad. Don't talk such rot. Good. Don't waste your flattery on me. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Not bad. I doubt it. Not bad. Whatever. Don't talk such rot. Yeah. Not now. Whatever you want.
There we go. Now his disposition's up to 70.
Can I interest?
So he doesn't hate my guts anymore. Let's see. Can I sell items at half their value? Yes, I can. All right, cool. You can have the gold nugget and the silver nugget and the topaz while I'm at it. And the wolf pelts.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
It's a fun minigame. It's difficult to wrap your head around. I don't blame Sonia for saying she understands less looking at it, but once you're actually playing it for yourself, it makes more sense. Let's get rid of the dagger.
I appreciate your business. Good day.
289 out of 335. Tea time in 3H?
Well met.
I'm not familiar. 3 houses. Okay, that explains why I'm not familiar. It's a beautiful day here in Anvil. And I am a horrible lizard. Birds are singing, flowers are growing. The fire particles from that Oblivion gate are flying away from it at like 100 miles an hour. And the pants were dead. There's a lot going on down in Anvil. But one thing that's about to stop going on is this Oblivion gate being open. Oh, it's the climb again. Yay. Oh my god. Those boulders went flying. Did he reflect spell? I think he reflected my spell. Asshole. I like the screechy Triceratopson. Yeah, there's one. All these towers we could hypothetically go into with loot in them, and honestly, no reason to go grab the loot. Who needs the loot when there's no bard class? Yeah, exactly. This could suck. For them. Oh my god, that killed both of them. Now I can take the Daedra Heart. Alright, let's see. How much of a circle have I gone in here? The only way out is through. I'm amazed that just running through these is the solution. Like, that shouldn't work. These things should explode a little. Up. A little quicker, surely. The mines were a perfect addition to the battlefield. As long as she's not able to run reasonably quickly in heavy armor, they'll take her out for sure. This is not the right way. Unless I want to get attacked by a Harada Root, which I do. Who doesn't? Alright. Yeah, this is a dead end. Daedric Heart, Digoth Sur. Yeah, I can't say I'm familiar with what the joke here is. I'm not that good with French. Cur, pronounced Cur, French for heart. Sounds like Dagoth from the last game. Yeah? Yeah. I miss Dagoth. No disrespect to the VAs here. None of them are doing it like Dagoth did it. There's probably a way up here that I'm supposed to take. No one alive can do it like Dagoth. That's... yeah. Yeah. Come on, just a little closer. Just a little closer. Just a little more. Come on. Come on, let me Bethesda this. Please. I'm so... man. No, it's not Skyrimming. This is just Bethesdaing. This is just how the physics engine has worked since Morrowind. Alright, so what's the intended path? I can't remember. Probably doesn't involve being up on these. Free chip damage, courtesy of the Harada root there. That just attacks anything that comes near. This one isn't fun. This one isn't fun. This one's boring. This one's boring. Would it be that way? Maybe? God, and I have to do this one if I want to get allies for Bruma, too. I don't have to get allies for Bruma, mind, but, like... it'd be nice. It'd be a completionist run-through of the main quest. Very aggressively petting every Clanfear in sight until they take a nap. Also works on scamps. Doesn't work on Harada root. Is there any reason I would want to be here? No. Unless, wait, was that? No, that's just the... that's just for the Corpse Smasher. Oh, hey. Take those. Some worthwhile sell loot if I ever get out of here. I'm sorry, that thing in the center looked like a sweet roll for a second. If you wanna get out alive, oh, run for your life. Is this a run? This seems like a leisurely jog. It's just another tower over there. Where is up? How do I get up? I want to go up. Somewhere around here there's a guidebook that's got a complete map of this place, but I don't want to pause the stream just to go find it. And that's not even accounting for, like, if I do find the book, I'd have to find the right page, and it's just... It's more trouble than my lazy ass is worth right now. Or I should say, than my lazy ass sees it as being worth. There was an audio cue from the other side of this wall. Perhaps... Perhaps there's no door. My lazy ass is worth a lot if Khajiit have coin. Well, I don't know if Khajiit have coin. It's definitely not out there. Do you think there's any other, like, land masses of note out in the wasteland? Like, the lava sea around here? I'd love to know about the topography of the Deadlands. I feel like it's an increasingly bizarre habit of mine that whenever you introduce me to an alien space like this one, my first instinct is not, oh, this place is scary. My first instinct is, I would like to explore this place and map out its uncharted territory. You put me in the back rooms, I come back 2 weeks later with a map to the back rooms Taco Bell. That's a nasty ass phrase, isn't it? Backrooms Taco Bell. I would not go to the backrooms Taco Bell. The sub-bunyip from Titan. Oh yeah. Well, not the sub-bunyip, the thermal bunyip? Strictly speaking, I don't know if I'd go to any restaurant in the back rooms. That seems like a terrible idea. Very aggressive petting. Used as the skeleton for... Or was the thermal in... I don't know. I thought the thermal was in 2. There's that level that takes place in the volcano. Okay, seriously, where the fuck is the next section of this? Like, this is gonna drive me nuts. Doesn't help that I don't have a complete map. Doesn't help that they don't let me see the whole map of this area. It's just like, oh, you want to scroll over here? Yeah, sure, we gotcha. You want to scroll any further out? No, no. Oh, wait. Nether tunnels. I'm a fucking genius. Alright. I don't remember what the yellow bunyip in 3 was called. I remember the yellow bunyip in 2 was the lifter bunyip, or loader bunyip, something like that, but I don't remember the one in 3. I only remember 3 having the shadow bunyip. And the gunyip, I guess. Shadow and a recolor of thermal. Huh. That's right, because the shadow bunyip doesn't have the ability to, like, hook onto rings. The yellow one does. I don't remember what the yellow one is called either, but obviously I do recognize it now. Lightspeed Dunyip? The Dunyip. The Dunyip horror. So it's just straight over this way, and I've wandered past it like 5 times. If I'm understanding correctly. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm the best to ever do it. Let's go. Oh, lizard. There's a lot of loot down here. Ooh, restore luck tome. Do I want restore luck in particular? No, but is it useful to read all of the tomes I can get my hands on? Yes. Further down into Oblivion Cave. Surprisingly light down here. $21 gold. So, be honest, did anyone see that door and just didn't tell me? Like, they just wanted me to circle around for a bit? Or was I not the only one that failed a spot check on that? Alright, I think that puts us further up. Could have sworn I invested. No, definitely not. I walked right past the damn thing like 4 times. Just run through all of these. Don't let them poison me. No, the door. The Red Nash Channels. That's a fun name. Nash car. By the time this playthrough is done, I'm going to be a heavily armored caster, not a melee user. Potions of healing. Oh. Is this back out the way I just went? Melee's over. Yeah, You already know. I'm trying to find a way to fit in a Smash Brothers joke. Project Plus is where it's at. I wouldn't know. I've never played the modded ones. I think really Smash Brothers just isn't my thing. Defend, Tome. Shield, 15% for 30 seconds on self. Hey, that's nice. Requires alteration skill of 25. Okay. Okay, I'm being clowned on. Dwarven arrows. I'm starting to find dwarven stuff? I skipped over steel entirely. Okay. Through here, then. Thank you for showing me the door, friend. Gift of Flame. Fire damage 1 point for 10 seconds on strike. Nah, I'm good. Join my trophy. What? What the hell was that line? Can you guys like turn off your voice filters for a second so I can understand the threats you're trying to make? See, bow down I understood. Bow down's a familiar one. Okay, we just keep going up. I'd be flattered, but somehow I don't think the Dremora are that interested in me. Now keep swinging, guy. You're gonna get it eventually. Almost there. I think I almost like doing this more than trying to play these legitimately and killing everything en route. Claymore of Jolts. Ooh. Ooh. Shock damage on strike. It is a two-hander, though. Potion of the Sea, don't need that. Alright. Got the Sigil Stone. Now we just play tag for a bit. Oh! Close the Oblivion Gate outside of Anvil. I should speak to the Countess about sending aid to Bruma. That was weird that it just teleported me out. Is that because I got too far away from the thing and it's got a failsafe that will help me in my speedrunning endeavors? Because this is so clearly an Oblivion speedrun. Oh. The whole tower gets gradually consumed by fire, and then it spits you back out. That's what happens at the end of those. It's supposed to be this big dramatic spectacle that you watch from the top after you grab the Sigil Stone, which reminds me, I haven't checked the last few I've picked up. Frost Shield, Fortify Willpower, Resist Frost, Fortify Fatigue, Fortify... Man, I'm getting nothing. Runestone, Conjured Weapon and Armor. No, thank you. I do like the aesthetics of an Oblivion Gate having popped up in what used to be one of the way shrines to one of the 9 divines. That's kind of a badass statement they're making there. Fun phrase, way shrines to the 9 divines. The rat bit in the forest maze. I was just thinking about Rawest Forest last night. That's weird. That is weird synchronicity. Vivi too? What the hell is happening? Did an info hazard hit? Selective monestics, perhaps. See, I've never played the original Super Mario RPG, so between that and the remake, I'd prefer to play the original. Just because it feels more authentic, question mark? I don't know what I was going to complete that sentence with. Add it to my Final Fantasy backlog. Oh, God. Because I really needed more games on that. The efficient thing to do here would be to go find an inn and sleep instead of just hitting the wait button. Don't you evil :3 at me.
Morning. You sure gave those damn Daedra what for? It makes us all feel better to have someone like you around.
Would you be willing to send aid for Bruma now?
I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil. I honor you for your bravery and service to my city. With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison.
Thank you kindly.
Bye.
Hi there. Save here. Technically, Skingrad would be next if I wanted to knock all of these out in order, but I was actually thinking the next priority should be buying and selling until I've got enough for the Mage Tallow candles. Because I want to be able to start crafting spells.
Just one coin.
How goes it?
Hi there. Ever spent a night in the Tiber Septim?
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Thornir, my man.
We'll see.
All right. Doesn't like boasting, really doesn't like joking, so...
You... Ugh, that's foul. Really now?
45,
You're
I think
such
I
a
broke
charmer.
even.
You've got... Not funny. Not even... No, I doubt it.
And a couple of
Thank
bribes.
you. How kind. You're good. I offer the fight.
I offer the fight. Let's see about 50%. Can I do 50?
That's a fair deal.
Apparently, yes. Sell the claymore. Sell the gauntlets. That gives me enough for at least one set of mage tallow candles, I believe.
That seems a fair price.
May as well keep going, though. Don't need to worry about cure poison. Don't really need to worry about luck. Or night eye. Fortify speed, I'll keep. Definitely don't need to worry about light or night eye. Get rid of these.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Get rid of the fire salts. And the scamp skin. And the troll fat. Can sell the tome. Can sell this tome. Can definitely get rid of the Mythic Dawn commentaries copies now.
You drive a hard bargain. Thank you for your business. Goodbye. Please, come again.
Let's get a set of mage tallow candles. That's from which NPC again? Like, which store is that? Well, I know it's not Jensen's good as new merchandise.
Yes?
Mystic Emporium, there it is.
What do you want?
All right, Orlin Way.
Quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Mage tallow candle box, 3,000 apiece. I genuinely don't remember if I need to have both of these or not.
Thank you for your patronage. Take your time.
That bumped up her disposition a little bit. Oh. Hell, hold on. No, I already bought them. I realized I could probably have purchased them for less if I had done the minigame, but... oh well. To Frostcrag we go. If I bumped up her disposition, I can buy them for even less next time. In case there is a next time, because I feel like I need to have both of these candles placed before they'll let me use either of the altars. Which is a bit stupid. Ah well. Spell making, enchanting. I do want spell making. Hey, I'm wrong. All right, let's see. Restore health. Self. Three for 10 seconds is a total of 30. That would cost me 42, as opposed to this one, which is 8 points for 15. Can I do one that's on self? No duration. 8 points for 15, yeah. Oh. Okay. So for 15... ah, they've balanced it so it's about the same. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well. I don't even get a shock shield. Let's do a 5 for 5. And requires restoration skill of 25. What's my restoration skill? 29. Okay. All right. Now I'll be using Lesser Mend instead of just the standard default light heal. Do we have a bed? We don't have a bed. The living area does not have a bed because I have not purchased the thing that gives me a bed. Actually, while I'm here... Ooh. Shock damage touch spell. I've already got one, but what if I make one that's worth 15? 15 points of damage. Shock damage, touch. 15. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure... I don't know if this is something they implemented in Skyrim or if it's here in Oblivion too, but I think shock damage, at least what I remember of it, also drains magicka out of an enemy. So this should be great against spellcasters too. What should I call it? What should I call it? Actually, just straight drain health. What? Hold. No. No. It surely not. I need to take this out for a quick spin. Sorry. Give me... Let's go to Skingrad. Let's go to Skingrad, check for a friggin' Oblivion gate. See what happens when I touch something with this spell that I just created. If this works, I'm gonna wish I'd called the spell Solve Problem. God. Hey, you guys got an Oblivion gate that needs closing? I got a touch spell that needs testing. God, I hope it works. God, I hope it works. This is gonna be the stupidest thing in... This is gonna be the stupidest oversight imaginable if this works. Come on. Come on. Show me. Show me that solve problem works. Yes! Yes! Oh god, what have I done? Oh god. Okay, I'm taking this spell through just this one Oblivion portal, and then I'm saving this for emergencies only. Oh, Heather, did you step away when I was creating what I'm going to call solve problem, even though that's not what I actually named it? Curse of Rending? Poke. I've decided I'm done with the Oblivion crisis. So, literally, all this spell is, and I am shocked the game didn't take this into account, I guess. All this spell is a 1 second on touch drain health for 100 points. The spell that I was using, Cold Touch, 15 damage of frost, like 15 points frost damage on touch for 21 magicka. This one, 30 magicka for 100 points drain health. For some reason, I guess it's just not calculating correctly. Look at... I'm not using this spell after this one gate unless I hit a brick wall. Like, I can think of no reason to justify using this spell unless I just straight up don't want to play Elder Scrolls 4 anymore. But this is hilarious. I'm using it just this once. Don't worry, fine people of Skingrad, I've got it covered. Provided I don't miss. God, that's good. Poke. Oh, good, because what I really needed was a magicka fountain. Your turn. May as well take his mace. I took everything else from him. I really want to know who did not consider this. Like, who on the dev team was not thinking about this? No, no summoning. Die a violent death. Touch a scaly, get whaley. Oh, this is better than it has any right to be. Poke. Oh, that was the wrong one. Probably for the best that was the wrong one. I am switching back to Curse of Rending, though. There's the gate controls. That was a cool sound. I feel like I shouldn't be running out to that while it's still in the process of extending. I really should have just called the spell Solve Problem. When was my last save? Alright. Alright. Touch. Oh, good. Weak potions of sorcery. I was really worried about my magic consumption. Alright, that's the second lock. How much does Lesser Mend cost? Alright. Banned from petting zoos. Yeah, you know, understandable. Understandable reason for them to ban me from a petting zoo. After what I did in Sheogorath's service, I wouldn't want me near any animals either. God, that sucks. Light for 60 seconds on... I mean, yeah, I guess that makes... I guess that causes trouble for anyone trying to sneak around in here, but, like, obviously, I am not. This is not a problem for me. Let's just wait. Let's just see who comes through the door. Oh, okay. Poke. This feels so dirty. Now this guy, I might not want to use it on. Yeah, good call on my part. Be careful of scamps, because full-grown scamps have a spell reflection spell. It's not a guarantee, but there's a chance, and I don't want to get suddenly slammed for 100 points of damage, just because I spent this on the wrong target. As if there's a right target for 100 points of damage. Might be better, actually, if I just stick to swords for the full-grown scamps. Yeah, they can't do anything about that. Activate the guillotine. A 100 points of damage on touch, and they just didn't think that maybe someone would do this with it? Hold on, hold on, hold on. God, that's funny. This is a nightmare spell. This is... I don't think I wanted to have this. I do like my new heal over time spell, though. I'm a little disappointed that it's really no better than the one I had, like the immediate heal that I had to begin with, but it feels a little more strategic. It's like, yeah, it's a longer... It'll take longer to do all its work, but it will do more work. And it's more expensive. It's a more expensive spell than the previous healing spell I had. Poke. Nope, that's not poke. Poke. Oh, did I miss? Or did she survive? Oh, I must have missed. Alright, Skingrad, your problems are solved. And I will never use Curse of Rending again. Except in absolute emergency situations where the alternative is I'm never going to get past the thing I'm trying to fight. Skin grab. I don't like that. I guess I was doing that with the scamps, though, wasn't I? So... Alright. Back to the market district. Sell off that mace that I got.
I don't like the look of you.
Good to see you.
Have you seen
All right.
Xenos moving around? It's like he sometimes just disappears.
If you can find him, he can teach you a lot.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Hey, that's great, bud. Have this mace. Don't ask where it came from. And have these 10 Daedra hearts. Don't ask where they came from.
Bargain. Tell your friends about me.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Alright. Merchants learn not to ask. Yeah, this one had better. This one especially had better. Back to Frostcrag. Let's see if I can make a more reasonable spell. Because I like spellcrafting. That's fun. I don't remember them having spellcrafting in Skyrim. They just got rid of it in Skyrim. Probably because people were in Oblivion making fucking touch of death spells. Alright. What can I make that's a reasonable spell? I was gonna make a shock damage touch spell. Restore attribute. No. Fortify attribute? Probably also no. Well, that's weird. The ones I'm making have a minimum duration of 1, as opposed to just frost damage 15 points on touch, or shock damage 10 points on touch. Which I guess means by default this is going to be worse than if I just... Yeah. Well, still. Be nice to have. Actually... What if I do... No, that's fine. That's a cool name. Oh my god. It's cheaper. Why is it cheaper? That's still technically 15 points of damage. It's just spread out among 3 different... Okay, alright. Yeah, because 3... You know, spellcasting, you usually think of someone chanting a thing, so try tongue. Why not? Multilick. I guess. Okay. Back to the MSQ. Blood of the Divines. Actually, I'm going to stick to allies for Bruma. I've not traveled to Shadenhall yet. I should do that. Let's start at the Roxy Inn. Now you stay here, horsey. Don't go wandering off. It's a dangerous world. What's attacking me from what direction? Why is there combat music playing? Oh. Aw. You gifted Horsey with solve problem. That did feel less effective. Let's see. It is less effective. Is it only doing one type of damage? Or is it just... Maybe it's just that it's delayed because it's a 1 second duration. It's doing the damage over the course of 1 second instead of all at once. That's weird. That is a weird engine limitation. Oh, there's another boar. I still haven't leveled up yet. Just realized that. Running around with a level waiting to happen. That was a surprisingly close fight. Although I didn't use any potions, so... not that close. Just a long walk over to the tower? Really? Geometry bug. That's immersion breaking. I hope someone got fired for that blunder. What were they thinking? I am not 10 past 3 hours. I've been recording for 2 hours 55. Twitch is telling the truth. I've been streaming for more than 3 hours at this point. But, you know me, I always start my streams, start them 15 minutes in advance so folks have time to get in, so... Warm-up stretches don't count. Exactly. Crow noises. They do sound like crows. Really weird crows, granted, but crows. Okay, that doesn't lead anywhere. Buying crows. Just gotta run the gauntlet. If I keep zigzagging, they'll never hit me. Here comes this guy. Pretty good. You are so lucky I'm not touching you right now. Yeah, these guys have no idea how good they had it. Up to the rending halls. The claw monolith. We love the claw monolith. Something just happened. Did you get guillotined? Oh, you poor idiot. Okay, I'm no better. Never mind. You tried your best and you were a worthy adversary. No. Semi-final floor. Guillotines, health fountains, Dremor churls. Risky gambit. Paid off. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. $3 gold. For this? Alright, let's see. If I just leave, yep. Yep, that just skips the wait. Cool. Well, now I know. Resist frost, shock shield, fortified blade. Ooh. Ooh, fortified blade though. Much to think about. But in the meantime, I am over the 3-hour mark for recording now, so I'm going to get back to the inn. We're going to rent a room. I'm going to level up, and we're going to call it there. Why would they let me do a 100-point touch damage spell? Why would they let me do that? That is reckless behavior on their part.
How do you do?
Hi there.
I don't know how to make this request any simpler, but to put it bluntly, Raylan the Gravefinder must die.
Okay. Raylan the Gravefinder?
A few months ago, that witch of a necromancer decided to inhabit Moss Rock Cavern just north of my inn. I don't know what she does in there. Frankly, I don't want to know. However, I do know that after she arrived, the woods at night became unsafe. I've seen undead of all types walking in the dark woods near the cave entrance. Now this area is getting a bad reputation, and my business has waned. Every day, it seems the number of undead increase. If someone can get into the cave and kill Raylan, maybe we can stem the tide. Her death pays a handsome bounty. I hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity.
Sure, but first, let's get a bed.
There's a bed, of a sort. It ain't much, but it gets the job done. 10 gold a night if you're interested.
I'm desperate enough for of a sort.
It's upstairs, second door on the left. Don't say I didn't warn you. Raylan will finally get what's coming to her.
I'm listening.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
Oh, it's a bedroll. That's fine. That's fine. Level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. Let's do willpower. Do I have another level waiting? Yes, I do. May as well. Level 9. So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot before the other, look up, and suddenly there you are. Right where you wanted to be all along. Let's do willpower. And how close am I to the next level? Not as close as I thought it would be. Okay.
Hail. Well met. What's going on with you?
Fancy axe.
Ugly little animals.
The level up messages are very neat, yeah.
Their pincers are sharp, though. See you. Be seeing you.
All right. That concludes our Oblivion session for the day. And with that, we are done with today's stream. Thank you all for attending. If you missed today's episode, you can catch the re-upload within the next hour and a half, let's say, at Strawbunny Slime Stream Archives on YouTube. If you want to stay up to date on when we're going live, you can type info to get a link to our Discord and our Blue Sky. And If you enjoy the stream and you feel like supporting me financially, for $4.99 a month, you gain access to the CogChamp emote, the Straw Shade emote, and the Anju emote, all created by One Cool Cat on Blue Sky. That would be One Cool Cat here on Twitch as well. That's my dear friend Sonia, who does wonders with... there she is. My dear friend Sonia, who does wonders with any art you ask of her, really. But that's up to you. Until then, thank you all for attending. Looking forward to seeing you at the next one. That'll be Thursday the 29th of January. This time back to 2 p.m. I don't believe I have anything that's going to be taking up that time slot. So, 2 p.m., January 29th. We'll see if I'm feeling up to Oblivion or not. I was feeling it when we started. I'm not so much feeling it now, but that could just be post-stream exhaustion. We'll see how that pans out, but until then, I hope to see you there. In the meantime, glad to have seen you here. I've been Mocha, this has been Strawbunny Slime, or Strawbunny Slime Streams, and thanks for watching. One of these days I'll get an ending to stick, just you wait.